Ma'am, are you carrying anything metal based? It's my boyfriend. Woman stopped at airport while wearing butt plug containing boyfriend's ashes. You know it's a bad breakup when you're masturbating and you start crying. You can't hide a P90 in your ass, though. Not with that attitude. What's the grossest thing you've ever done in bed? I woke up to my pregnant cat trying to give birth on my chest, if this counts. I miss that cat, yo. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and this doggo will let you ride him to battle. My uncut beast is anxious to meet you. Albert Epstein. Name the best pre-workout that's not a pre-workout. Horse tranquilizer. As a former Italian, I can confidently confirm the 5/10ths by watching this. Former? They finally found a cure? No, just found my sister's OnlyFans. Shit's not bad lol. Americans. Italians. Aliens. You use the wrong emoji. I think she ate enough, bruh. For legal reasons this is a joke. The rising cost of living means this mom of 3 goes hungry, so her kids can eat. You can never hear complete silence ever. Don't tell me what I can never hear. I'm deaf. I can't hear shit. No offense, I can't duck no big girl. Bro, your mama barely even fit in a casket, shut the duck up. Name a solid. Poop. Name a liquid. Pee. Name a gas. Fart. Don't ask him to name a gel. A single sperm has 37.5 megabyte of DNA information in it. That means that a normal ejaculation represents a data transfer of 1587.5 terabyte. That's a lot of information to swallow. In your opinion, who has the most toxic fan base? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Hitler had a pretty toxic fan base. I was gonna say Beyonce, but I think you got me beat. Ruin a video game by adding moist in the title. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Moist Awakening. 3 worst words said after Shrek's "You rule, Mom. I'm proud, son. You still alive." Hey, hit me. Holy hell, John Fortnite Kennedy. Oh my god. Today I learned a Boeing 747 uses around 4 liters, around 1 gallon, of fuel every second. It's double that when your mum is on board. Not gonna lie, vaginas kinda freak me out. Like, what do you mean there's just a hole into your internal organs? Anything could crawl up there. Fall asleep ass up, and a little mouse eats your liver. Stop sending me pilots for your Star Wars series idea. I'm not that Jon Favreau. I feel your pain. Parents who have checked their child's internet history. What is the weirdest or most ducked up thing you found on it? Not me, but my boss told me a story of his 8-year-old son's YouTube history. Apparently he would take the iPad and just watch videos of Asian children crying for hours on end. Men twerk when they do missionary. It's crazy cause one time, I heard my own ass clap. I had to stop for a second like, damn, we both thick. Did you know? There is a skeleton inside you right now. You don't have a skeleton inside you. You're a brain. You are inside a skeleton. You're piloting a bone mech that's using meat armor. My mom hooks up with my friends. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear. If you need a friend to talk to, I got you. What kind of art does he/she make? Furry porn. You just saved me from looking it up. I truly thank you very much. You just gave me a bigger reason for looking it up. I truly thank you very much. Ah, the duality of man. Want to be dominated? Will dominate you. Will ask you to be gentle. You will defend you in court. Considering they're all minors, I better call Saul. Naruto Chinese censorship is wild. Itachi, come at me, bro. Sasuke, and I took that literally. If Jesus was real, they wouldn't call it the crucifixion. They would call it crucifact. Vatican City wants to know your location. Why? I'm not a minor. She can hear colors. People have big ears. That's her insecurity. She might hear you. Stay on the right path, even if you have to walk alone. That's the left path. Like your dad had a right to stay but he left. I've seen stranger things happen. I knew a dude who stole his uncle's wife, and they got married and had kids. Some people get married and divorced, like it's changing outfits. I've been divorced once, and I'm not doing it again. I told my wife this marriage is really till death do us part, so if shit goes sideways, she better stab me before I get to the gun safe. Duck's sake, bro. She didn't need a hammer to break that scale. Me at 3 AM, deciding between Mil 14. Step mementos a chat. It's even better when they are both your cousins. My uncle has a 3-legged dog and this goes through my mind whenever I see it. My daughter is 27 now. She was an addict from 18 to 24. Her final drug was heroin, and getting off that was the hardest thing I've ever seen anyone do. She used fentanyl too, and I'm so thankful every day she's still alive and clean. All the numbers in your comment added up to 69. Congrats. 27 plus 18 plus 24 equals 69. I can't swim. Sounds like a skill issue. Yeets child into water. Please go easy on her, chat. I gotta be someone's type, right? Yep, diabetes type 4. Had to open up my Samsung Z Fold just to watch this reel. Lightning strikes cow, and God said, let there be steak. Eat like 10 pounds of celery. Wait a day. Eat the hottest, angriest wings possible. You'll pile drive that thing out in a tidal wave of celery fiber and violent spicy shits. You'll be like a human potato gun. I found this creepy note in my Piro plushes hoodie. Piro should address this. I'm stuck in China, factory help. Epically made, not ethically made. The sandwich I made a few seconds ago. I should text her. Doom gives the player a gun, kicks some ass. The beat dropped harder than my grandma down the stairs. What's more impressive when it's done naked? Undressing. How the duck. You never take off your skin suit. When the annoying kid says sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, but then you beat him with a dictionary, mind size, mega, or the Bible for additional holy damage. Jackie bought JFK a painting set in 1954. He also painted the back seats of a Lincoln. Mind blowing. I bet that grip tighter than a special needs kid protecting his legs. I immediately drove home from work when I saw that the Shrek's doll I had ordered on a Chinese website a couple of weeks ago had been delivered to my house. My excitement turned to horror as I reached my door and heard a muffled cry for help from inside the box. I reluctantly opened the package to see a young girl with tears in her eyes. Those Chinese bastards had sent the wrong gender again. When you get in a relationship and slowly start becoming like the person you're dating. Did that purple gummy stick his wee in the yellow one? Is something wrong with him? Shouldn't the shark's teeth retract? He's a British shark. You only got one family. Yeah, you only got one appendix too. But when it ducks up with your health, you cut that bitch out of your life. I had my healthy appendix removed just to show my other organs I don't tolerate no bullshit. That's wrong. What if someone tricked you into eating human flesh? Challenge accepted. My girlfriend works in a sushi restaurant. She's pretty. Reminder to not have Shreks. Shreks is bad for your teeth. Your teeth will fall out. Spread the word. It'll also make your dick fall off and give you lizard tail. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Can anyone recommend some good beginner crimes to try out if I'm just getting interested in crime? Tax fraud. Anything to do with taxes is expert level shit, cause even the Joker wouldn't mess with the IRS. Or corpse ducking. Been in this business for years with 100% success rate. Redditors who inject spider eggs into their testicles so they can ejaculate spiders for Halloween. What are some tips you can give to those of us who are new, and which species feel the most euphoric crawling out? First sight, now hearing. Okay Mr. Beast, next video idea. Give 1000 people with erectile dysfunction bonus for the first time. 1,000 deaf people hear sound for the first time. Chinese middle school destroys phones they confiscated from students as punishment. They will just make more. What is that machine even for? Saw someone say it's the anti-homeless machine, so now that's my headcanon. The bro died twice. If you have 11 lemons and 12 kids, how do you split them evenly between all of them? Easy, eat one. Then there are 11 lemons for 11 kids. How are dicks attractive, if at all? My grandma said to me once, I was in my 20s, penises are not there to be looked at, but to be played with. Love her. Like my grandpa always used to say on going upstairs to duck your grandma. George Carlin. Marry a woman with small hands. Makes your penis look bigger. Grandma. Where is the evolution? 14 million years. 120 million years. Antibiotic resistant bacteria. Here is your evolution. Enjoy your last moments. Did you know that when pigeons have shreks they die? Really? Well, the one I ducked did. An estimated 4% of the internet is porn. It's all porn, if you have the right attitude. Mark Zuckerberg. I wish it was still legal to buy you, you're so pretty. I recently broke up with my girlfriend because she didn't know how I liked my coffee. I like my coffee the same way I like my woman, without other people's dick in it. So he puts his dick in his coffee and is okay with it? Thanks, I hate Baymax. They couldn't find a better place to blow up this balloon. He can't deflate until you say you are satisfied with your care. Can guys voluntarily move their dicks? One of my friends recently told me about it, and I just had to ask. Sure, I just knitted some socks with it. Nutted. Knit job. 7, 9. Pish, those are rookie numbers. Unless you get dick blisters from the friction, you're not doing it right. It's called lotion dude. Blister juice work just fine. Why are people into anime like this weird and creepy? This person was actually found, self-identified actually, against all odds, was a girl, in the trunk. Big booty discourse. I'm racist but woo. Guys who stay with your family, how do you hide sexual wellness products? Guys who get intimate once in a while. How do you keep condoms and lubes at your home? Put on all the condoms on at once and always keep them on. They'll never check there. You don't know my uncle. Tapeworms removed from a dog. Time to show this vid to my little cousins on how pasta is made. All natural. Your crush dies, but you work at the morgue. How is this distressing? I do this all the time. The gunsmith in Mexico has gone missing. It's been 5 days in game. How do I get him back? I don't know how to tell you this, bro, but if someone goes missing in Mexico for 5 days, they ain't coming back. What was the incident at your high school? Someone had Shreks on the bus, which made all the buses have gendered sides, and then a guy gave another guy head, so they just kind of gave up. I wish I had a big booty bitch. Granted, a female dog with a run naturally large behind appears in front of you. I guess that will have to do. Point of view, you are the random who is born with a 13-inch labia. Put it in a ponytail, I don't know. Mother duckers realizing they can track their crush's ovulation cycle to pick the perfect time to ask her out. They call me the ketchup taster. I just ran up to someone in poker camp and said, you look so cool. I wanna be your friend. And then found out they were my friend, and that is the happiest I've even been in my life. My mom killed my duck in pet fish. Merely based on skeletons. T-Rex has short arms and men have no dicks. Be thankful we don't have bones in our dicks. Bears do, and they break them every time they mate. Tell me your worst joke. Now, what's the worst combination of diseases? Diarrhea and Alzheimer. You're running but don't know where. See Iram Baba, around 110 to 120 years old. He is located in India, on his way to fight Jake Paul. Orchestral Wet Hands in Minor starts playing. Wet hands in miner, yeah, that sounds just about like every famous Minecraft YouTuber. Once I'm done with me more she finna need life alert. 2 drunk soldiers caught having Shreks in a Apache helicopter by stunned army personnel. Just gave the term Black Hawk Down a whole new meaning, lol. Black Hawk to R. Is it just me explaining to my girlfriend why being naked with knee-high socks is Shreksier than being fully naked? My girlfriend. It's not just you. Your girlfriend also looks here in knee-highs. Link. No, this is Patrick. Dell is coming. Oh boy, I sure hope this post doesn't have cinematic parallels with the 1997 animated film The End of Evangelion. Straight men of Reddit, would you suck a dick for $100,000? Why or why not? Sure. I'd want the money up front this time though. Unbothered. Moisturized. Happy. In my lane. Focused. Flourishing. Pikachu is drowning. This ain't about him. Guys, he didn't ghost, he was just dead. I feel so much better right now, like RIP, but I thought it was an issue. You'll think body shamming is funny? She didn't harm anyone. Except my whole family's lunch. 21 giant pandas in Chongqing Zoo. This zoo has the most giant penis. The subtitle. A lesbian's nightmare. Guy with no arms gets kicked for calling a girl the N-word. That's messed up. Dude was completely unarmed. Let's not point fingers. Nobody gave him a hand. You cannot depend on others. You have to arm yourself for self-protection at all times. He doesn't believe in the Second Amendment and refuses to bear arms. Tough but fair. The DPRK executed 12 young men for playing League of Legends. State your age and something you can't do. I'm 20 and I can't take it anymore. If she can still feel his erection while sleeping on top of all of the blankets, then she is worthy of being his girlfriend. I forced a banana into a PVC pipe with butter and now I cannot get it removed. It can't push through the pipe and it refuses to come back out the way it came inside. Does anyone have any ideas how to remove it? Easily option preferred. Now, the real question. Is the banana really his penis? Or is a PVC pipe actually his rectum? Both. If Pokey has million number of fans, I'm one of them. If Pokey has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If Pokey have only 1 fan, then that is me. If Pokey has no fans, that means I'm no more on earth. If world is against Pokey, I'm against the world. I love Pokey till my last breath. Die hard fan of Pokey. I'd suck her dad's dick just to get a taste of the recipe. What an unfortunate day to be literate. Spawn camping. Pity can't stop pushing her snout into her mom's pregnant belly. Waiting for the microwave to finish heating the food. Miss Universe. McDonald's worker. Origen. Winner of what? And what's the prize? You get invited to Diddy party. If reincarnation was ever confirmed, there would probably be a drastic spike in suicides. You mean re-rolls? No, officer, I didn't murder them. It was a surprise mass re-roll. When you realize the whole house has been inside you. Where's the dog? Mom, I can't find my hamster. Whatever sinks your boat, bro. You look like you're about to flood Gotham. Just got laid off. If you understand this, you are legally cool. Abuse children. Based. Do cigarettes reduce the risk of colon cancer if I smoke them through my ass? What? Dude wants to know if cigarettes reduce the risk of colon cancer if he smokes them through his ass. I might need to conduct a study and get back to y'all in 30 to 40 years. What age whiskey is your pee? If it's second shelf or lower, you need to go to a doctor and drink a few liters of water. What are you, the piss police? Me and my boyfriend anniversary in a week. 2 years together. What should we do? Where should we go? Drink concrete and go swimming. Dad comes into the room thinking you're doing homework. Panic. You were playing games and swiped out of it. Calm. Now there's porn on your screen. Panic. Biology exam study. Zombie deer spotted in the tree state. Friendly reminder that this is how the WWZ movie started. Have a nice day. After 3,256 days, he finally asked. Somewhere deep in the woods, just in case you said no. Would you rather hear your son call his girlfriend mommy or your daughter call her boyfriend daddy? And this is loud and clear at the dinner table. The room goes silent before they say it. Now, to make things as horrible as possible, your son says it in a baby voice. Mommy, can you pass me the bread? And she just stops and stares at him for a second, as if he forgot something, and he's like, oh right, and then he pulls out a pacifier, and puts it in his mouth and audibly sucks on it. She's all like there we go, then she passes him the bread and she's like who's my good little boy? And then your son is like I am. Mind you, this is all happening while his actual mommy is sitting at the table, appalled. Now, as for the daughter, she's saying it real breathy and sensual. She keeps saying daddy, that's the only pronoun she's addressing him as. No he, him or his, just daddy. She's biting her lip in between every daddy and looking him up and down. And the whole time, the boyfriend's just like, you wanna know why she calls me daddy? But he's straight up explaining it. Then she interrupts him and is like, daddy, I can't cut my steak. So he picks up your daughter at the dinner table, places her on his lap, and then cuts the steak for her, all while she's kicking her feet and giggling. A rare sighting of the elusive and fully blind New York sewer gator crossing from one manhole to another. I think it got hungry along the way. My girl wants me to eat her ass. The problem is it tastes like ass. She washes it and all that, but that doesn't mean it tastes like candy. I do it cause I love her, but I just am struggling with the whole ass eating thing. It's her favorite, and it makes her come, so it's pretty much a requirement for me. But I wish her ass didn't taste so much like ass. Does she wash right before you do it? Not always. When he cheated on me with the same girl my other ex cheated on me with. Nah fam, she up to 0, you gotta start playing some offense. Maybe stop introducing your boyfriend to your mother. Female dragonflies will fake their own death to avoid mating with unwanted males. Sounds like a lot of people's wives. So goth. Even my ice cream is black. So goth. Even your children are going to be black too. Accept Christ as your savior, and I'll let you duck my big fat tits. Disgrace. Woman following the Christ should do better. Someone was denied to duck